Hello everyone, I'm Miguel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create AI web applications that run inference directly in the user's browser. This allows your users to keep their data secure within their device, and also you will save in infrastructure and inference costs. So to make this totally transparent for the developer, I created an SDK called Offload. Offload automatically checks for GPUs available on the user device and gives the user the option to execute all the AI tasks locally within its browser. And otherwise, if there is no GPU on the device, it falls back to a remote API that you can configure. So let me start by showing you a quick demo. You can access this demo at demo.offload.fyi. I will leave the link in the description. And this is a very basic chat application. You write something here and you get a response here. So let's ask it, what's your AI name? Let's wait for a response. There we go. It's ChatGPT. So this is great, but if I try to uh, process something more personal, maybe a document or other sensitive information, all that information is going to be sent to OpenAI, which is not cool. So you can see that there is a widget in the bottom right corner. This was automatically injected by the Offload SDK because it detected that I have a GPU available. So I'm going to provide my system specs here, which is 2 gigabytes and 8 gigabytes of RAM, and Offload is going to start loading. It will download the model that better fits into these resources, and there we go. It's now enabled. So now that this is green, we can ask the same question again, and we can see it is no longer ChatGPT. This is actually running right now within my browser the new Llama 3.2 1 billion parameters. So uh, now let's take a look to the code of this application. You can also find the link to this code in the description. So this is a Next.js application, very simple one. We just need to import offload here, configure offload, which basically provides the application UUID that you can get from your dashboard at offload.fyi, and maps some keys that we can use in our code to the prompt UUIDs in the dashboard. So with that, we can configure the widget with this instruction, which basically says inject the widget into the div container that has the ID offload widget container. We can see that this container is here. It's basically an empty div in the HTML code. And with that, we can already perform the inference call, which is these 4 lines. So you can see we are using the user text prompt that we have configured here. And we are telling it to stream the response, which means that it doesn't need to wait until it generates the whole text to send it back. And we are adding some variables. In this case, the user message. The variables are configured in the prompt text, which is in the dashboard. So with this, if the user has a GPU and has enabled offload, the inference for this operation will happen directly within his browser. If the user did not enable offload or doesn't have a GPU, this will automatically fall back to whatever API you have configured, in this case to OpenAI. So you can configure multiple fallback APIs in the dashboard, and you can also customize the prompts depending on the model that is going to be served to the users, because depending on the device resources, it will serve a bigger or a smaller model, whatever fits better for your application. You can also decide on that. This is basically everything that I wanted to show. Using Offload, you can create applications for healthcare, legal, finance, or working with any sensitive or personal information, and all the user data will be protected because it will never leave the user device. So I hope you like this feature, and I'm pretty sure that your users will love it. So thank you very much for watching this video.